How you doing, folks, and welcome back for my gameplay review of the T44. The other fun thing about this tank is I can't seem to get a decent match in it to save my soul. You can see here we're in what is really a tier 9 game, encounter game on Redshire. Not a real healthy environment for the T44, but we're gonna see what we can accomplish. In encounter, a lot of people like to make a run for this hill and just sit here and camp and overwatch the flag. The problem with that is if you allow the enemy to have this whole hill to come up behind you and to run to the flag, you're gonna sit up on that hill and die. So what I'm gonna do, being a medium tank, I'm fast enough to get to a good position early. Like I said, the T44 has great speed. I've got a good enough gun that I can hurt some folks. More importantly, I can do some spotting and try to, if not completely deny the enemy this hill, specifically the end of the hill at about Gulf 4, Gulf 5, at least harass them and keep them from just getting up there and dominating our team. And that's where I'm headed, along with this brave AMX-12T. You see we have first contact already, an IS. Looking at where he's sitting on the mini-map, I think he's probably okay. So we're going to go, ow, that's unpleasant. We're going to go up here and get some free damage. You never know, he might come back. Either way, it's a tier 7 heavy and I don't want him in the game. See? Pretty accurate gun, and we get credit for the arty round that destroyed him. Good shot by the M40, M43. Trying to line up a shot here on the 59-16, take another hit, and that's when I decided, alright, I've had about enough of this. I'm going to go back down the hill before somebody bigger decides to look in my general direction. At the same time, though, I don't want to completely abandon the south side of the hill, and because you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's an M103 trying to get up here, and I don't want him to just be able to park up here and have this key piece of terrain at his leisure. And if we zoom back out, see the Jagdtiger is looking down here as well. Again, two tanks that you don't want sitting up on some high ground having commanded view of key terrain. In this case, the cap. So what I'm doing is skulking around, trying to stay close enough that I can spot them if they get up on the hill, but not make an obvious target of myself. And good shot of the flank of the Conqueror. Russian guns. What can you say? Try to line up another shot. I think he actually pivot steered out of that shot. And what are you going to do? You can't win for losing. Here's a keyhole here. I'm hoping that T44 will come through, but he's not. Hello, Mr. Type 59. Here's a good shot. And go back to the keyhole, looking for that E75 to come through. There he is. And I wish my gun reloaded fast. Ooh, back to the M103. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him on the cap. I think there's a house between me and there. So rather than doing what I always do and charge in like a lunatic and get myself obliterated, I'm just going to be patient and sit here a minute. Hello, Mr. T29. You see that Jagdtiger? Yeah, I'm backing out now before he starts traversing on me. E75 puts a T29 out of his misery. Let's see if we can get a sneaky shot into the side of this Jagdtiger. And then get out of here before he puts a shot into me that is going to hurt me a hell of a lot more than my shot hurt him. Hello, Indian Panzer. We'll take that shot. Waiting on the reload. No, not reloaded. Ooh, tracks.
We didn't even.
Perfect. Perfect. And you see, I can't really compete with that Jagdtiger, but I can sure keep him here. And he finally uses a repair kit, and the T30 finishes him off. Put a good shot on that AMX AC-46. And really, I think when you're kind of out tiered the way I mean, it's not bad. It's a tier 8 game. I'm sorry, a tier 9 game. I'm a tier 8 medium. It's not awful. But at the same time, you can't be just charging out at tier 9 tanks. But what you can do is little things like this, just harassing, spotting, tracking, and helping out your team without putting yourself at too much risk. The other reason I'm sitting here, ooh, MX-50, oh, of course he stops. I was actually planning on him to keep moving forward. Try to put a shot into his turret as he backs. Ugh, disappointing. Maybe that AMX will come up? Nope, of course not. So the other reason I'm here is you'll notice I'm not real far from the cap. And as we talked about in the garage glance, it wasn't really a garage review, the T44 is a pretty quick tank. And if I have to, like I'm afraid I need to right now, I can get down there to the flag in time to at least sit in the circle and slow down the cap, which is where I'm headed right now because it doesn't look like anybody else is going to do it. The Lurva's trying to make it. I don't think he's going to get it. I think that E50 is going to kill him. Luckily somebody puts a shot into someone on a cap, which gives us time to shoot the E50. I see that the shot tracks him, so to hell with him, I'm going to leave him there and keep pushing into the circle and hope that my team moves up to support me. I want to go over there and put a shot into somebody on the other side of the house, but I'm afraid of the E50, and instead what I get is shot by the M103. I completely donked that shot into his flank. I should have made that shot. Fortunately, the T44 E1 kills him for me. I've loaded premium, and I'm going to end the E75.
The periscope is fixed, but it's still fragile.
I know the E50 is behind me, so I'm going to come up, kill the T59. No! Low damage roll. And now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because the T59, Type 59 didn't die, and the E50 rolled up behind me. But, all in all, you know, it doesn't look like I did a lot, but I think that I did for a tier 8 medium in a tier 9 game. And the team certainly played very well. You see it's 13 to 10. We're just doing some mopping up now. T30 incredibly donks his shot into the flank of that E50. Oh no, this is Type 59. Oh, executed. And there you go, 15 to 10 victory encounter on Redshire. Let's take a look at the results screen. So you can see we got 38,110 credits and 1,089 undoubled, unpremium experience. So that's really not a bad result. Got a Confederate medal. We shot a lot of different tanks. And we got credit, as you can see, for a lot of assistance damage is the big key here. If we go to the team score, you can see that we actually didn't do that bad. In a tier 9 game, we put out 2,731 points of damage, which is more than anyone save for our Yag Tiger and their E50. We got credit for 1 kill, which is good enough for more experience than anyone else in the game by the time we count in the Confederate medal that we got. And then taking a look at the detailed report, you can see that we fired 19 shots, 14 of them hit, 13 penetrated. Took 7 hits, 6 of which penetrated, kind of to be expected. But more importantly, if you go down here, we got credit for 2,470 points of damage. That counts both spotting damage and the spotting and spotting damage and the damage that tanks took that we tracked. Specifically, what I'm talking about is that Yag Tiger that got obliterated because we kept him tracked. And that's where a good chunk of that experience comes from. So there you have it. Pretty decent game in the T44, even though it was a tier 9 game. And again, once you either get a loader with 100% safe stowage or put on a wet ammo rack, it really is a great little tank. You just have to do those things. One of those two things, or you will regret it. I'm telling you. So have fun out there. If you get a T44, remember those two things. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.